Hey folks, just want to do a quick word before we move on. We know it's been a while. Sorry. We know we say that a lot. Sorry. But we're back. We've had this episode in the pipe unsmoked for, a little while, and we wanted to get it out. But one of the many big things that's kept us apart, and this is totally improv, just being real. A lot of our sketch work has just gotten really hard to do, like even physically. So we're probably gonna just keep it quick, move on very quickly to the bits that you're here for, that you really like, us yelling at ancient media. So we'll just get on with that. Oh, and if you're not down with trans rights, get the fuck away from us.
The clammy antiseptic embrace of a coronet film.
Good table manners, Vietnam! It's Margaret M. Justin versus her evil doppelganger Justin M. Margaret in a man's battle to the death!
I hope you got something good to eat tonight.
It's Chick-fil-A.
The coach
Pass.
really gave us a workout. Oh boy, ham! I'm so hungry I could eat a neutral and see what he gave us to do.
Chuck,
Huh?
could you serve yourself in a less athletic manner?
It's gonna be hard to out-unathletic a cooked noodle in a Christmas sweater, but I think this kid's down to the challenge.
Better.
Chuck,
Okay.
at least you could manage to be on time. After your mother goes to all the trouble to prepare a fine meal,
She had to strangle
It's
that
only
wildebeest with her
common
bare
courtesy.
hands, young man.
I know, but I couldn't help it. I was late home from school.
Never mind. He did wash up and brush his hair.
Well,
By the way,
buffed his
Chuck.
hair.
I saw Barbara's mother downtown. That's quite a supper party she's planning.
is it this Friday?
I'm not going.
Why not?
They're not serving
Do I
ham.
have to have a reason?
But all your friends will be there.
I'm not going.
Chuck,
Your agonizer,
don't talk
please.
with your mouth full.
Chuck.
The History of Ham, Volume 3. I'm in for the night.
Good night, Chuck.
Good night. Have a good time.
Get me Odorous
Chuck.
Orungus's
Bye-bye.
autograph, will ya?
Mirage 866-787-7476. What could this mean?
Holy!
Oh dear.
You do, Chuck.
Huh? Who are you?
Also,
Look,
ah!
future, Chuck. I am the young man you are going to be in a few short years.
I'm gonna become a Frankenstein stand-up comedian who kind of burned all his goodwill?
Well, if you say so.
And take it from me, when we're my age, we won't be turning down invitations.
Because we're clawingly desperate for
Maybe
anyone
not.
to notice us. God, we're so
Where are you
lonely.
I don't know.
I do. You're worried about not doing the right thing. Your table manners.
The
Now
IBS
you're
doesn't
talking
help.
like Mom and Dad.
Look, you may not care much about table manners now, but when you grow up to be me, then you'll care.
Because you'll be the kind of
Why?
person who keeps
Why
a
does it
vocabulary
matter?
notebook.
For several
Did
reasons.
I mention that we're lonely?
Look, maybe I can show you. Let's imagine the family at dinner with nobody minding his manners. Not very pretty, is it?
No, but
Each
that's
person
more the
busy
wallpaper's
feeding his
fault.
face, showing no consideration for the others. People become irritated, angry.
Litigious.
No one can enjoy a meal like this. No.
Thus spaketh Chuck.
Mealtime is a time for pleasure and relaxation.
Nothing says
It's the best
relaxation like
opportunity
former
the
wear
family
and
has to
sphincters
talk
clenched hard enough to fuse
Think different
hydrogen.
news. Make plans. When everybody eats properly, the meal goes better.
Unless you're at Chuck E.
Everybody has
Cheese, then
more
all
fun.
bets and gloves are
What's
off.
more, when we relax and enjoy ourselves, we digest our food better. And ask your doctor if that isn't important to your health.
Yeah, why not
But
just get a
there's
second
more.
stomach?
What's
Did
that?
wonders for me.
How long now before you'll be going out to make your own way in the world?
And needing to go where
Not
everybody
very
knows your
long, I
name.
guess.
And whatever you do, wherever you go, you'll
Don't
wanna
simp
put
for
your best
Elon
foot
Musk,
forward.
you dip.
Here, let's try another trick. Let's change that to a table in a restaurant.
And here
You're
comes
taking
Mr.
a girl out to
Creosote.
dinner.
Blah.
To make a good impression, you must know what to do.
A young Al
Who seats the
Calavici
girl?
makes a few extra
When you
bucks.
sit. How to order your meal. Of course, the girl wants to know these things too.
Explain
in
them
order
to
to
her
show
at
herself
tedious
the her
length.
best.
So, what do you tip a guy to stand there
must know
while you
how to
toss
eat
his
your
salad?
And the only way to have good table manners when you want them is to practice them regularly at home. Get in the habit of eating properly, so it just comes naturally.
Remember when you stuffed that turkey drumstick in your
What?
ear?
Take
Never
another
again.
Say you're having lunch with your boss.
Trust me, Frankie
he's
Thick
thinking about
Fingers
somebody
Malone
who's
does
still a
not
good
abide
position
poor
with
table
opening up.
manners.
Well, put yourself in the boss's place.
Take everything he
Would you give
has,
the job to a
peel off
fellow
his
like
skin
this?
and wear it as your own.
Or to a fellow who thinks that table manners are silly.
And so the guy says, "What's the name of the act? The Aristocrats!"
You see what I mean about putting your best foot forward?
Against his gently,
manners are
playfully
important.
nudging.
Because people judge many things about you just by the way you eat.
All right, maybe so, but it's all so complicated.
Is it?
My parents only took the
Look,
corks
there's
off my
nobody
forks
here. Let's
last
try it out.
week.
What do you mean?
Come on. Besides, that supper party sounds good.
You allowed a
If we
plus
know what to
one?
do, I think we'll want to go.
Well,
Look sharp now.
What?
There.
No ham?
There is a
You
place
bastard!
that
I'll
is
kill you!
properly arranged.
it looks all right, but what am I supposed to do? That's the question.
Well, what would you do if you sat down to dinner and found 3 forks, like this?
He doesn't know about
Probably
the
end up
3
with one left over and
seashells.
wonder what I did wrong.
Not if you remember one simple rule.
Invest
Always use
everything in
silverware
DuPont
from the
Chemical.
outside in. So, starting from the outside, use this for your salad, this for your main course, and this.
For
Well, that one must be
revenge.
for the dessert.
You see? It's easy.
But there's something funny here.
So, not
Doesn't
Jimmy
the
Fallon.
butter knife belong here?
Well, the book says either place.
What book?
Speaking of the book, it wouldn't
Why are
hurt
you
to
staring
use
over
one
my head?
sometime and
Arthur
check up on
Griffin's
any
back.
points that you're not sure of.
Sure, we have some books in school, but
Not
I'll
many,
have
I'm
to be careful.
guessing.
Who sees me reading it?
Don't worry, you can manage that.
Nobody ever
Now to
notices
use
us.
these
Why
how-
are we so lonely?
Some food. Say, it's too bad you've just eaten.
Because
Yeah.
now the Fae are coming
Excuse
for
me.
you.
Things will be easier if you'll remember that in eating, there are 3 kinds of food. Finger foods, fork foods, and spoon foods.
In my
Now,
time,
even
that's
dry
squirrels,
foods,
cats,
bread
and
is one of
people.
them,
In that
are
order.
finger foods. But when you have something that's messy or sticky, you better use a fork.
Yeah, like a cream puff?
Yeah,
That's
sure,
right.
if you want to be known as the dorcas who eats
fork
cream
foods
puffs with a
include
fork
meat,
till you finally move out of state.
potatoes, vegetables, salads, and many others. There's a right way to hold a fork, and this is it.
No. Wrong. What the hell?
Don't put onto your fork any more than 1 mouthful of food.
A mouthful for a
Oh,
chipmunk,
yes. After
specifically.
you've placed food on your fork, if you decide to talk, lay it down until you're ready to eat.
Or just fling it at the son of a bitch who's trying to
And
get you
this
to
is the
listen
way
to Joe
crack the
Rogan.
fork, after you've used it.
Not propped up on the edge of the plate, huh?
That's the idea. Here, now you try it.
40
Okay.
seconds later, the fire department was on its way.
Now, with some fork foods, we need a knife. Let's see how you use it.
Hey, you ever see the opening to a
Folks say I
Space
do it
Odyssey?
wrong.
Think along those lines.
Hey, that's not only the wrong way, it's the hard way.
While you were
Here,
obsessing over
try this.
ham, I was studying
Put
the
the
blade.
ends of both the handles in the palms of your hands, like that. Hold the meat with your fork and cut the meat.
Boy,
Don't
our
tear it
parents
apart.
really dropped the ball on us, huh?
Say, this is better.
You see, good table manners are just common sense.
I could teach a spider monkey this crap.
Is that right?
Yes, that's the way most people in America handle their knife and fork. We don't have to worry with the European method.
The
Now,
what?
after you've finished eating,
I have.
you place your knife and fork this way to show that you have finished.
But what about spoon foods?
Oh, yes. All right.
Ooh, wow, he didn't
How
even
do
have
you
to go
manage the
bowling
food?
for that.
Hi, you don't fool me on this one. You never tip the bowl.
Or
and
the
you
wait
dip the
staff.
soup away from you. Not too much in the spoon, and you eat from the side of the spoon.
Precisely. And now, would you care for some turnips?
Like they were my own children.
You know I can't bear... no thank you.
That's the idea, Chuck. Courtesy, consideration for others, common sense.
Conformity.
That's what table manners are.
Constipation.
You mean that's all there is to table manners, just what we've talked about?
Oh, no.
But you can
already
read
know
all
a
about
great
it in
deal.
Dining Netics.
And you can learn still more by watching Mother and Dad and other people who have good manners.
I learned it from
But
you,
the main
all right.
thing is-
I
the
learned it
main
from
thing
watching
is-
you.
Is to practice at home so that table manners will come naturally and I won't have to think about them when I'm out.
You can't miss. Oh, let's stew the dishes.
Mother should see that.
What a dummy not using
Well,
time
Chuck.
magic.
Are we going to that party?
Sure we are.
Wait. I was
We
joking
are.
about the +1 earlier. What the hell,
Right,
Short?
Chuck. We are going to the party. You can't see me any longer, but remember, I'm the fellow you're going to be.
And
So
I
I'm
will keep
interested
you
in
alive
seeing
during
if
the
you always
burning
make a good
time.
impression. This really isn't hard, is it? You know what to do.
Zipper check.
That's right. Ladies first into the dining room. And now what?
Zipper check.
Right again. Find your place and remain standing.
Indefinitely, if necessary.
Ignore the mindless prattle of your peers. Soon they'll pay.
You see, Chuck, it's easy to do the right thing if you remember courtesy, consideration of others, and common sense.
I know this is wrong, but I want to give every kid in this room a swirly.
Boy, I hear you.
And also remember, you're here not to see how much or how fast you can eat, but to have a good time.
Excuse me, but you literally just described the best time.
Boy is doing all right. Don't you think so? Don't you think you can do the same?
Don't you wish your past self was dull like me? Don't you wish your past self was a geek like me? Don't ya?
Coronet Instructional Films. You show us a spark of joy and individuality, and we'll f***ing crush it. So what do you all think the European method is? Leave your unresearched wild guesses in the comments below, and hopefully we'll be throwing some more stuff at you soon adjacent. Enjoy! Because we're clawingly desperate for it. Blew that. Been a while.
It's gonna be hard to out unathletic a cooked noodle in a Christmas sweater, but I think this kid's got...
Coronet Instructional Films. Show us a spark. Stupid car.